Hey creatives, happy new year. Welcome back to my channel. I know y'all probably like, girl, it is February, it is not January. Why are you saying happy new year? Mainly because I took January off from creating. I took January off so that I was not overwhelmed with all the goals and things I wanted to do in 2022. If anybody can attest, 2020 and 2021 were very hard emotional years. And although I did a lot of planning last year, I did too much planning and not enough execution. And in January, I really just wanted to just rest, to get my mind right and figure out, okay, Tatiana, in my personal life, yes, as an influencer, yes, doing this YouTube channel, my podcast, and trying to become a full-time entrepreneur, all of that, yes, is important, but I also wanted to make sure that my mind and my spirit was right. It's like, I get overwhelmed a lot, y'all, so I wanted to make sure that I was fully rested coming into a year that I knew was going to be big for me, like really big for me. I am trying my best to become a person that I have never became before. I mean, better spiritually, better physically, better emotionally. And that can take a toll on you when you see this person you want to become, but you're not her yet. So I wanted to make sure that I took my time coming into January and saying, you know what, God, I see this person I'm going to become. I know it's possible to become her. Let me take my time. So that's what I did in January. And today, y'all, I'm excited because I am going to be planning my 2022 vision board. So if you're like me and you have not planned this year out yet, it is okay. It is never too late. As long as you start, that's all that matters. So I'll be planning out my vision board using Canva, and Notion is going to be digitally. I'm also obviously going to export it as a PDF. That way, if I do want to print it out as a poster and put it in my office, I'll probably end up doing that too. But creating a personal brand vision board is always good. It's aesthetically pleasing. You can pick any pictures you want. You don't have to cut up some magazines and get some glue. That is the old way of doing vision boards. And now in 2022, we have the capacity of expanding and making our vision boards even better by using our resources, the internet. So again, I'll be using Canva and Notion to create my personal vision board for this year. And I am so excited for you guys to come along on the journey. You're gonna watch me create my board and I'm excited. Before we get into that, I wanted to talk about a book that has helped me out tremendously. I am in Aaron on Demand's e-burn club and we have been reading this book 12-week year. The club is actually done reading it. I'm still reading it because it takes me a little longer to do things. But this book is incredible. It is so incredible. It helps you really scale down your bigger picture, right? You have all these goals and you look at your vision board every month and you're like, this is who I want to be. This is what I want to accomplish. But sometimes that can get overwhelming if we're looking at the bigger picture instead of making smaller goals within that bigger picture. It can get really overwhelming. So I'm mentioning that because I will also additionally, on top of me doing my 2022 personal brand board today, I'll also be doing, I like to do 6 weeks, honestly, depending on what the goal is. So I'll be doing my 6 to 12 week goals as well on top of my 2022 personal brand vision board. And again, it's just important for us to get things done in a smaller increment, celebrating those small victories. And that's what this book is about. So I can recommend any creative, any influencer, anybody who wants to start a business, anybody who has goals, okay? Just regular people who have goals in your personal life, in your business, in your spiritual life, doesn't even matter, to get this book because it really will open your mind into more execution. And that is what this year is all about for me. I did a lot of planning last year and not enough execution, okay? I can honestly say, girl, you did a lot of planning, and that crossover from planning to execution is when insecurity comes in. And this year I am saying, you know what, enemy, this imposter syndrome, this insecurity of how you sound and how you look has been gone bye-bye. You've planned enough and now it's time to implement and execute what you already know you have the capacity to do. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm so excited, y'all. So let's get creative. You're going to see me create my vision board. All right, now before I even create the board on Canva, I'm going to save every picture that I want to use that looks aesthetically pleasing to what I have in mind for my vision board. Before I even started my vision board, I had this written down for like a few weeks, just breaking everything down between business, personal, and spiritual, and what I want on my vision board. So I pretty much saved majority of everything on here. that kind of can have a representation of what is already on this board that I shared. So we're going to go to Canva really quick. I'm going to use a poster size in Canva. Like I said before, if I decide to print it out, then it will be a poster size vision board, which is pretty much what I want to hang up in my office if I do decide to print it. So right now I created a folder already in my specific computer to make things easier. So I'm just uploading all of the pictures right now. I have 18 pictures total. So now it's uploaded every picture. So now I'm pretty much about to maneuver into Canva and figure out what I want my vision board to look like. So this is the exciting part. You can pretty much put pictures in however you want. This is like a therapy picture because I'm going to continue therapy this year. I want to eat healthy. I want to look like her. So I'm going to start with these 3 pictures first and put these somewhere. Okay, guys, I think I'm finally finished. So this is the vision board. I don't know if I'm feeling this color. Yeah, I'll make it bolder. That's nice. So this is my vision board, guys. So I'm just going to describe it to you guys really quick. So On the Field Creative Company is my creative company, my branding and photography company that I will hopefully be starting this year. The microphone represents my podcast and me continuously doing like YouTube videos and things like that. This picture right here just represents me having a better devotional life and a better prayer strategy, as well as this fervent book. I thought it was really nice to put this book right next to this girl because she's physically fit. And fervent is also talks about a battle plan for strategic players. So I thought that was a perfect representation of both body and spirit, me getting my life this year. This picture right here represents my photography studio that I will hopefully have some type of space this year to do what I need to do for photography. I am manifesting this Jeep because I need a bigger car this year. Luggage just represents me wanting to travel in states this year, of course, being safe because of COVID, but I definitely want to get out more. Of course, these coins right here represents my money growing in Jesus' name. This Monstera plant is I want to become a plant mom as well as a doggy mom this year. So those are just, great representations of peace to me and getting what my heart desires this year. The fruits, of course, represent me eating healthy. You create the life you want is, of course, my theme for like ever. Just understanding that me as a creative, I literally can create the life that I want for myself. So I decided to put that on my board because that's my current favorite saying. This picture here represents therapy, which I will be continuing this year. I'm excited about that. This represents my dating life whenever that decides to pop off. So I just picked, a Black animated couple just represents that. And then this represents rest, y'all. This is super cute. I love it. It says 7 types of rest you need: physical, creative, spiritual, emotional, sensory, social, and mental. I thought that was really cool because resting is something that I don't do enough of. And this is just a really good reminder to rest in every type of way, not just in one way, but we need our rest, y'all, period. So I thought that was really nice to add to the vision board. So this, of course, is my Notion board. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to go down here to my 2022 vision board. All of the notes that I previously took are already still down here. I'm just going to leave them there and add my actual vision board here. So plus sign, and then we're going to scroll down until we see image, and then we're going to add the image into the Notion board. This is my board. Super happy with it. Absolutely love it. All right, so that's amazing. Anytime I open up the app or anything, I'll be able to view this Notion board and my vision board all in the same place. So here, when I spoke about the 12-week year and how I'm going to break down different goals into specific weeks to make sure I accomplish everything I need to accomplish for this year. So like I mentioned before, I like to do 6 weeks. So I'm going to start with 6-week goals here. And I'm also going to date it. So February, starting February 6th, Monday, February 6th to March 20th. These are my 6-week goals. I like to, y'all can't spell. There we go. I like to break things down as much as possible to just make it more realistic. So that's that. So then I'm just going to type a few things that I have that I want to do within the next 6 weeks. So lose 7 to 10 pounds. Super realistic for 6 weeks. Master photography, if I can spell, lighting. Let's see. Finish my 2022 photography price sheet. Definitely gotta finish that. Let's see. Update my resume. There is some things I want to do this year professionally, so I do need to do that. That's easy to do in 6 weeks. Finish 1 book. Absolutely realistic. And then a trial run of my new morning routine. I came up with a new morning routine that I'm going to try for the next 6 weeks. So I think that's super realistic. So I'm just going to leave that for now. There's definitely more I'm probably going to add. But again, you don't want to overwhelm yourself. With the first 6 weeks, you want to gradually, accomplish some goals. So I'm just going to leave it to this. And then I'm just going to type 12-week goals here, because after the 6 weeks goals that I accomplish, I'm going to then start with 12. I'm going to up it to 12 weeks. So then I'm just going to leave that there. This just lets me know that my 12-week goals start March 21st. And then we'll just go from there. So this is my Notion board. It just makes things more detailed, more realistic. And then again, all the notes that I took in regards to what I wanted on my vision board is still down here. That way the overall idea of my year still isn't lost or anywhere. I just like to have a more visual and aesthetic representation of my year. And then, of course, this is me breaking my goals down to make sure that I hit every single goal for this year. I love these 2 apps. If you've ever used, of course, a lot of people use Canva, but if you use Notion, let me know, what do you use it for and how you like it. So I'm definitely going to start using it more for business as well, for photography and branding clients and things like that. But for right now, I use it for my life. I use it for content creation, and it has worked wonders for me so far. So this is my Canva and Notion board. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and there will definitely be more videos like this coming up. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for staying here, for watching this video. If you have not created your vision board yet, it is not too late. It is not too late to create your board. You literally create the life that you want. No one else can do it for you. So sit down at your computer, open up Google and pull out those pictures that you saved. Even if you have it on your phone, it's so easy to operate Canva and Notion on your phone as well. They both, you can download both as apps on your phone. So that's also a super creative way. If you don't have a laptop, you can do it literally right from your phone. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So I may go to FedEx and print this out. If I do print this out, I will show you guys the final product and where I'll put it at in my office. Because of the way it looks, I feel like I need to see it on a bigger scale. So I'm probably just going to print it out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Peace out.